Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is the Pick a Card Empress, and you guys may also know me as Made for Love, and welcome to another Pick a Card reading. Now, if you're in a twin flame or soulmate dynamic, definitely sub my other channel, Made for Love, okay? Where I do readings just about daily for that collective. Anyway, so today we are looking at what was their first impression of you compared to what they think about you now. Now, each pile also has a vibes bag. I'm going to call it a vibes bag, right? It's a mystery bag. Listen, I just throw all kind of shit in, so don't even ask me what's inside of there. Their oracle cards, their charms, Scrabble tiles, all kind of stuff that I'm going to open in the extended. But I'm going to look in the tarot and see what they think about you now, what they think about you back then, their first impression, and what they think about you now. And then in the extended, we'll go into these bags and see what is inside here. What do you need to know? What is messages from spirit, messages from your person, whatever it is, it's a surprise. Now, personally, I don't like surprises, but I do like surprises in tarot, okay? So, for the first pile, we have, and they're all Zero Machete decks today, Machete Madness. So we have the Tarot of Dreams. He is such a talented artist. Wow, it's just amazing. And then for pile number 2, we have the Tarot Grand Lux. This was my first Machete tarot, I think. My first Machete was the Lenormand. And then for pile 3, we have the Legacy of the Divine Tarot, one of my Christmas gifts from Sandra C. So do your thing, pick your pile, and I'm going to be back for you with your reading. And if you choose, we can also go into a vibes bag in the extended. All right, guys, see you in a bit. Hey, pile 1, if you chose a Tarot of Dreams and the blue vibes bag, this is going to be your reading. Now, I noticed that your reading started at 206. You guys are really connected to angel numbers, it seems, right? And that reduced to 8, which is the strength card, okay? So I wouldn't be surprised if the strength card did come out as to how they perhaps viewed you. But let's have a look. So I'm going to take 3 cards for what they thought about you then, and 3 cards for what they think about you now. All right, so let's give this a nice shuffle. And a nice knock. And let's cut. Tower of Dreams. I should put a little box up here. Yeah. A Sword of Truth. And underneath the deck, the world. They think the world of you. Now, it could be either something ended between you guys or something is ending in their life. We're not really looking into that, but let's see. Let's see what messages come out, right? All right, so let's see. What was their first impression of you? Let's get 3 cards. First impression. Ooh, fuck. You had them in a mess. Okay, this card came out, so we're going to leave out that card. What the hell? They fell hard for you. We have 2 of Wands. You had them confused, huh? Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. And then we have the 8 of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. All right, so let's see. This is their first impression. And we have 5 of Cups in reverse. What am I getting here? I'm getting that what struck them most about you was your healing energy. Okay, was your healing energy. There's something about you that soothed their soul, soothed their heart. They felt like, that they could. I think this person had gone through a tough time before they met you. Okay, and they thought that they could possibly heal their heart with you. Yeah, it's kind of dysfunctional, but that's what they thought. They thought that you could heal their heart. You could heal their broken heart. That's what they thought here. Okay, I think this person was just coming out of a nasty relationship as well. Okay, if they hadn't I don't think they're disconnected from that person completely. If they were just coming out of a nasty relationship, I don't think they're disconnected from that person completely, but they felt so drawn to you. They felt like they just couldn't walk away from you. They couldn't take their eyes off of you. But at the same time, they felt conflicted. I'm really getting the feeling that just before they met you, they came out of something very fucking toxic. But there was something about you. They sensed that instant connection. They felt for you hard. They felt like, okay, I can't walk away from this person no matter what. I feel like I'm stuck here, right? I can't walk away from this person. But at the same time, they just couldn't make up their mind. So let's pull some cards and let's see why. Let's see what this Five of Cups is in reverse. But I'm getting that it's your healing energy that was just really pulling them in. Okay, we have, oh, they're a fool for love. Yeah. This person was just coming out of heartbreak. Okay? And as much as they felt tied to, that's the word I'm hearing, tied to, it was like an instant click. They weren't ready to risk their heart again. They were not. Nope. Oh, you see, I told you they felt true love. They felt it. But see, this is the 2 cups here. But because of the 3 cups, the 3 cups, right? That other third party, whoever that was, they felt like they could not risk their heart again, and they were being sneaky and shit. They were hiding behind the mask. They weren't showing their feelings. But all the while, they thought you were the bee's knees. Queen of Pentacles, beautiful, grounding. They could tell that your heart was big. They could tell that. They would tell that you were very, very loving. But because of the heartbreak of the past, and it looks like for some of you guys, a third-party situation, they couldn't make up their mind. Yeah, and so it looks like things ended. They couldn't make up their mind. Yeah, but you really rocked their world. You really rocked their world. And they wanted to show up for you. They wanted to show up for you, but at the same time, I feel like this person had someone else. I also feel that they felt like the world was your oyster. Well, see with this world card? It's like you had the world at your feet. You could have anything that you wanted. You had your life in order. You had so many avenues open to you. That's what this person saw. That you were very balanced. Okay? You were very balanced. You had all these avenues. The world was your oyster. You had all these avenues open up to you. You had your life in flicking order. You were in charge of your life. You were standing in your power. And this is them. Still reeling from some kind of past heartbreak. Still not accomplished in their material world. And just not able to show up for the connection. So I feel a lot of intimidation here. That's what I felt. A lot of intimidation. So it looks like they hadn't completely walked away from something from the past, so they were going in and out of your life. But they felt very passionate about you. That's what I get. Very passionate about you. Okay? And I'm really getting this person was very awed by your sense of peace. And I think they were taken aback by the feelings that they had for you or developed for you in such a short space of time. That's what I'm getting here. That's what I'm getting with this. So they felt that pull to you immediately. But I think they were intimidated by how so self-contained you were, so independent, and they were still reeling from past heartbreak, possibly attached to a third party, and they just didn't feel good enough. They didn't feel like they could live up to your standards and show up for you in the way that they felt that you needed. What are they thinking about you now? What are they thinking? Ten of Wands in reverse. My God. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Two of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And the High Priestess in reverse. That's Pisces, Scorpio, but I also read as Taurus and Virgo, they're opposite polarity. So what are they thinking about you now? Listen, they have so much admiration for you. They think you are so strong. And I knew that eight showed up in this reading for a reason. And for some of you, they're coming to talk to you. Okay, because I saw the High Priestess in reverse, and now my freaking phone, even though I put it on silent, is bloody well ringing. Well, it better ring. I'm not going to answer. Anyway, and some of you guys may not answer, right? But this person wants to talk to you because they are pulled towards you. They recognize you as a true love connection. You are their true love. Okay? They see that. And they see it's like they think that they have been such a burden to you and that you're bogged down by this connection. It's like, and they almost feel like you are better off without them. You're better off without them. They feel like they're just a burden, a weight on your shoulder, a weight on your back. That's what they feel. I see that this person is also burdened by things that are happening in their life. But this love keeps drawing them back in. They have a lot going on. They have a lot of shit going on. That's what I see here. Right? But this love keeps drawing them back in. And they want to come and talk to you. They're tired of keeping secrets from you. They want to come and talk to you because you are their true love. You are their true love. Let's pull some cards on these. Yep, it looks like you guys may not be talking at this point in time. Okay, and they're realizing also that they brought a lot of baggage from their dysfunctional childhood into the relationship, and they didn't want to see your perspective. It's like it was their way of the highway kind of thing going on. Okay, but it was really just their childhood wounding that was dictating the pace of this relationship. They were very unbalanced, but now they're seeing things clearly. This person want to come and talk to you because they can't deny this true love connection anymore. This is Two of Cups. Okay, and it looks like you guys may have ended something, but it wasn't an ending. Spirit is saying this is a transformation. So it's the end of the old way of being. Okay, them going in and out of your life and that kind of thing and not showing up for you. It's the end of that. Okay, but it is the beginning of healing. So let me see this High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, they want reconciliation. They're coming to talk to you, you know. They're the Queen of Swords. They're coming to talk to you. Okay? They got a lot to say. They're coming to talk to you. But they're kind of going back and forth in their head. But this person's going to show up because they want to heal this connection. All right? They want to heal this connection. All right. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go off into the extended. And in the extended, we're going to go into the vibes bag and see what's inside it. See what messages Spirit has for you or this person, whatever it is. There's two things inside there, okay? So if you want to find out what's in the vibes bag, you can join me in the extended. If you're not able to do that, guys, thank you so much for your likes, shares, subscribes. I really do appreciate your support of the channel. And if you can go a step further and interact with any of the ads that may play during this reading, that's beautiful energy exchange for me. It keeps the free readings coming. But thank you so much for your wonderful energy. All right, guys, take care. Bye. Hey, pal 2, welcome to your reading. So if you chose the Tarot Grand Lux by Zero, this is your reading. All right, so let's go into this. Now, if you didn't watch the beginning, each of these piles has an extended with a vibes bag. Okay, so you guys have the red vibes bag. So in this half of the reading, I look at what was their first impression of you and what they're thinking about you now. And then in the extended, we go in the vibes bag. I don't even know what's inside it. I just threw things in there. So there are message cards in there, there are charms in there, there's Scrabble words in there, kind of shit in there. So that's your vibes bag, pile 3. Why am I saying pile 3? Maybe you guys have to watch pile 3. I don't know. Pile 2. All right, so let's get into this and let us see. What was their first impression of you? What was their first impression? We have King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, I don't know if this pertains to you or your person. So we have Taurus here, but ungrounded Taurus. But we have Judgment. Interesting. That's an interesting line of, and then 10 of Swords. My God, somebody's hurting. All right. So what was their first impression of you when they met you? What was their first impression? All right. We have King of Wands reverse. Oh my gosh. Leo, maybe you guys can watch part 1 because Leo came out strong in that reading. We have 4 of Cups in reverse. And we have 7 of Wands. Oh, wow. So they saw you as kind of controlling. Kind of controlling, kind of domineering, a go-getter, but in a really kind of sabotaging kind of way. They also saw you as uber independent, okay? And they thought that you might potentially be abusive, but this was them projecting their wounding on you. I think they were intimidated by your power. You could definitely watch part 1. They were intimidated by your power. So instead of saying that they felt less than in your presence, it was much easier for them to say, you're controlling. Okay, that was just them projecting their shit onto you. Okay, I don't get that you were controlling. I get this is this person talking from their wounded. So they saw you as someone strong, and they felt, you know what, this person could control me. Even though they thought that you were controlling, they thought that you were insecure and had a lot of insecurities. Now we can read this the other way, that they felt very insecure in your presence, okay? And they felt powerless. I'm going to have to pull cards and clarify to see what these mean, but I'm just going to read it just straight off. That's a pure message. They thought that you were quite insecure and very defensive. Very defensive, very guarded, okay? Very guarded. That's how they saw you. Like you weren't ready to let anyone in. Let's pull some cards and let's see this is about them or if this is about you, okay? Because they could have felt very threatened by you and the power that they felt over you, and they may have put up a lot of walls and boundaries, okay? So let's pull some cards and let's see what this is all about, okay? Let's see the King of Wands in reverse. Now, when the King of Wands is reversed, it talks somewhat about somebody who abuses their power. Okay? It also talks about someone who might have a sex addiction or might be a philanderer. So there's that kind of connotation there as well. So let's pull some cards and let's see what this person thought. All right. So we see here 8 of Wands. This is about control. This is about control. They thought that you were very controlling and very stuck in your ways, okay? Very stuck in your ways, very stuck in ego. I heard ivory tower. Maybe they thought you had very firm views about life, and maybe your views clashed with theirs. Yeah, this person saw you as very wounded as well. And that's why that defensive card comes out. So they thought that you had been through a lot, that you were very wounded and that you were very guarded. And now instead of, it's like they thought that you told yourself, you know what, I'm not going to be a victim anymore. I'm going to be the one that's in control. So they felt this vibe off of you. They felt that vibe. They felt that hypervigilance. Now I see if, let me see. They're saying that they felt that you guys they viewed you as insecure. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, no, this is them and their insecurities. Okay, so they saw that you were stable and steady. Okay, things might have been going good in your career and your finances. So they saw that, but it triggered a lot of insecurities for them. Let's pull some more cards on that. Yeah. They thought that you might have been playing with their emotions. So they might have started playing games as well. But again, this is all this person's wounding. So you being so strong really triggered this person's insecurities. Yep. And a lot of heartbreak from the past. So this card here where they're talking about you're controlling and domineering, it's because you were so strong, you started triggering memories from the past. Past pain and hurt. Past insecurities. You were just trying to love this person. But they felt that energy coming at them and they associated that with control. I'm also getting that this person was reflecting on, I don't know where this comes from, on their parents' relationship. And they viewed commitment as a trap. And they felt that you were some kind of threat. That they could actually fall in love with you. So they started going back and forth and playing games. Oh my word. Yeah, this person put up heavy walls. But they also viewed you as guarded, but they put up heavy walls here. Even though there was a spark of love and emotion in their heart, they felt like they had to guard their heart against you and make sure to hide the truth. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. They didn't want you to see the truth of how you felt, but they felt like you were doing the same thing. It's like you guys were mirroring each other. But it was all baggage from the past that you guys were both triggering. So they saw you as guarded, but they were also guarded. They might have seen you as insecure, but their insecurities were also triggered by you. And they saw you as strong, okay, but it was really just their woundedness that was making that strength into something controlling. That's them and their projection. So I see a lot of mirroring in this. So in this pile, it could definitely be twin flames or some. And as I said, it could definitely be twin flames. There's a Four of Wands, right? So there was a lot of mirroring going on and a lot of projection by both of you guys. Okay? By both of you guys. Looking at each other through the lens of ego. That's what I see here. So they thought that you were controlling, that you were insecure, and that you were very guarded. But at the same time, this is just their wounding and projection onto you. How are they seeing you now? Yeah, my time. Beautiful. Okay. How are they seeing you now? We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Now, this is a karmic energy. This person could have been with a karmic and they felt like they had to guard their heart against you. And this karmic could have also been working their insecurities. So they saw you through a skewed lens. So there's that as well. So we have a Queen of Swords in reverse coming through. Because in my readings, all reverse court cards are karmic energies. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Ten of Wands. How are they seeing you now? Ten of Wands reverse. How are they seeing you now? This person, they want to come towards you. That's what I'm seeing, okay? They want to come towards you. They want to release anything that might be blocking the connection at this time with this Four of Pentacles. But I'm really feeling that this person's with a karmic who is verbally abusive. So whilst they were thinking that you were the abusive one, it was really the karmic, right? That's verbally abusive here and they have a lot of burdens and responsibilities. But they are also seeing as well that you have cut them out. They perceive you as having cut them out of your life. They think that you have released them. They think that you have released them, that you have cut them off completely. Because you started to feel burdened by this connection. That's how they're viewing you. They think that you have cut them off. They think that you have cut them off. And they also feel that there's been so much pain and water under the bridge. They don't know if this can come back. Let me pull cards on these. Yeah, but they see you in that reverse Queen of Swords. And you know, she is a bitch. She is. Yeah. Yeah. This person thinks that you finally decided to call judgment on all of this. Okay. That you saw them for who they really were and that you cut them out. And whilst you're cutting them out, they are also looking at the karmic and seeing the karmic for who they really are. Okay. And both of you guys in pain right now because there has been some sort of ending. As you pulled away from them, it looks like they are pulling away from some kind of karmic energy. And now they want to come back and reconcile. Okay. But they're not sure if you want to give back to this connection. They think that you have cut them out. They think you have released this. Yep. That you have transformed and that you've released this. But they are also releasing another situation. So this is definitely, I feel, a twin flame connection because the mirroring is so heavy and so close. Because as you make a move, this person makes a move. As you release, this person releases. As you step into transformation, so do they. Yeah, but they're feeling the weight of your loss though. And they are now seeing that they didn't give equally to this connection. They see that there was unbalance and they see how this connection was a burden. You were carrying around this connection on your back and they're seeing that now. So now this person's coming in. It looks like with some kind of offer here, they're hoping that you're going to drop your guard. Okay? Because they think that you are the 9 of Cups. That's what they think about you right now. They think that you are the 9 of Cups. Let me see if this Queen of Swords is a karmic. Woo. No, they're viewing you. They think this is you. They think that you have grown cold. Okay? And that you are extremely guarded right now, and they're hoping that when they come forward that you'll let down their guard, that you'll let down your guard, at least allow them to speak to you. That's what they're hoping. But right now they think that you are ice cold. Ice cold. Okay, so if this feels like your vibration, you feel like this is what's happened with your connection, join me in the extended and we're going to go into the vibes bag and see what other messages are there. Messages from your guides, what's in the charms, what's in the Scrabble tiles, and let's see what else spirit may have there for you. But it looks like I see this, the heavy mirroring in this thing and the way how it's so energetically connected. I think this is a twin flame connection. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your love, your support, your likes, your dislikes, your shares, your comments. They all help the channel grow. And if you're able to go a step further and perhaps join me in the extended or interact with any of the ads I may have played during this reading, that is beautiful energy exchange for me. All right, guys. Take care. Bye. Hey, pal 3, if you missed the intro, we are asking what was their first impression of you as compared to how they view you now. I think they're sitting up and take notice because I just had to sit up and take notice, right? And then we also have an extended where we go into the vibes bag. So the vibes bag that was connected to pile 3 is this one. So we're going to that vibes bag. I threw charms in there and I don't know, I was just grabbing. Threw charms in there, Scrabble tiles, oracle cards, what kind of shit, I don't know. Okay. So let's have a look. When they first met you, what was their first impression of you? We're gonna get 3 cards. What was their first impression? All right, we have the 9 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so it could be that they saw you as very vulnerable. Okay, I don't know if they thought you were sneaky. We have a 7 of Swords here, and then the Ace of Wands in reverse. I don't know, some kind of sex addiction or something coming through, and then 9 of Cups, codependency. Oh my God, what is this, pile 3? All right, let's see. What do they think about you? What was their first impression of you? Let's have a look. All right, we have the Six of Cups. Okay, so this is an immediate recognition. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. They knew. We have the Six of Wands in reverse. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. And then we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. What did they think of you, pile 3? Well, first of all, they knew right away. Right away. It was like a love at first sight kind of shit for them. They knew right away this was it. They felt like you made them feel like a child again. You made them daydream again, believe in fantasy, believe in fairy tales again. Okay, that's the kind of energy you brought into their life. Lots of the yellow, so much positivity and friendship. They felt free. And there's another card here of being free as well. You were also free. It's like you were free of programming, free of societal expectations. You were just a different sort of energy than what they were used to. Okay, you weren't bound by other people's opinions or what people think that, or what people felt, or how people felt that you should live your life. You were living according to your own rules, beating your own drum. And this person just watch. See how this person just staring at this person in awe? This is how they stared at you, in just absolute awe. But they felt like it couldn't work. I don't know why. I'm going to find out why. But they felt like it couldn't work. I'm going to find out why. Okay? Because we have that Six of Wands in reverse. They felt like it just couldn't work. I'm going to pull cards. But they also saw that you were without artifice or ego. You were real. You were real. You were real. You were real. And they felt that soul pull towards you immediately. 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 You made them feel free because your authenticity and your ability to be free and to be authentic really inspired this person. All right, so let's pull cards because we want to know why they thought it wouldn't work. All right, Six of Cups. So they felt that soulmate connection, that past life connection, that unreal connection, that spirit, see, bam, spiritual connection with you. Okay, it was intuitive. They knew you. Their soul recognized yours, pile 3. Their soul recognized yours. And at the same time, they felt frustrated by this connection. I think the connectivity, the intimacy of it all, the spiritual angle had this person very confused and very guarded, okay? Yeah, I told you, this person knew that they were your soulmate. They might have even have heard of twin flames, and there was this recognition there. There was this recognition there. I'm getting a message that they're looking to reconcile. Huh? They are. They may not have the courage or the balls right now, but they're looking to reconcile. They know they have to free themselves from some kind of situation first. But that's a by the way message, okay? But this person, they wanted to be there for you. But they had a lot of dysfunction that they grew up in, okay? And they just couldn't show up for the connection, okay? They saw that you guys had very similar upbringings and childhood, okay? And that's why they felt that kinship with you as well. But they didn't think it would work. And that's because of their own lack of self-confidence, but they projected it onto you. Let me see what they thought. Yeah, they felt that you were too controlling. You know what? You guys can watch pile 2. Pile 2. And I told, in pile 2, I said pile 3. So I told pile 2 to watch pile 3. So you guys are meant to watch each other. Pile 2. You were controlling. They thought that you had some kind of sex addiction. But this is all of them. That is them projecting their inadequacies onto you. Okay? I don't think this had nothing to do with you or the truth. Okay? This is them projecting their inadequacies onto you. Because this person, it looks like they were with a third party. And they also felt that it couldn't work because there was a third party there. They felt like they couldn't commit to you. So they were going back and forth because they couldn't deny what they were feeling in their heart, but at the same time, they had some kind of obligation with somebody else, and that's why they thought it can work. Okay. Let's see the Eight of Swords. Yep. They didn't put in the effort. They couldn't control you. You were too free. So the very thing that they admired in you is a thing that scared the shit out of them. You could not be controlled. And this person needed to control situations in order to feel safe. So they could not feel safe with you. Okay? So it looks like they chose somebody else. Look, the Lovers there. They chose somebody else. Yes. Very defensive against you. Went into their pride and ego. Okay? Because they care about what people think. Whilst you don't give a fuck. You care about what people think. This person went into their pride and ego and chose somebody else. But that's just the insecurities that we're talking. Alright, so what is thinking about you now? So they always knew that this was a soul connection. They knew that this wasn't anything ordinary because they had ordinary. And they might have even been with ordinary at the time that you guys met. So they knew it wasn't ordinary. They knew that. What are they thinking about you now? We have the Five of Wands in reverse. You compare. There are no other compares to you. Nothing compares to you. That's what I heard. Nothing compares to you. Five of Wands in reverse. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. That's a karmic energy. And again, this Queen of Swords came out in pile 2. So definitely watch pile 2. All right. You guys may not even be in communication right now. But know you are on their mind. Okay. And then we have a Queen of Cups in reverse. So what are they thinking right now? First of all, this person is definitely with a karmic. In my readings, all reverse court cards are karmic energies. This is the emotionally manipulative karmic. This is the verbally abusive karmic here. All right. So they are definitely with a karmic and they want to eliminate that karmic out of the picture because this karmic does not compare to you, and it might even be more than one karmic. It might even be a group, right? They want to get rid of these people who may have been interfering in your connection. But what is their impression of you right now? They think that you've locked them off. Yep. They think that you have locked them off completely. The love ain't no longer flowing in their direction. You've cut them off. That's what they think. You have cut them off. That's what they believe. You got tired of the drama, because that's the tired of the drama card. Five of Wands in reverse. You got tired of the drama and you just cut them out. You might have even blocked or ghosted this person. It was something vicious. You did something quite suddenly and vicious. Bam. You cut them off. They feel like you are no longer interested in them. Let's pull some cards, but that's what I'm getting. Queen of Cups in reverse, her heart is blocked. And Queen of Swords in reverse, she will cut you. She's bitter. She is bitter. So I'm not saying that you're bitter, but this is the impression. Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, whatever burdensome situation that they were in, they're looking to close this off now. But the moment that they decide, they're going to close this off, it looks like you have already made a decision. Okay, you've cut them out. You've laid some kind of boundary here. You've laid that boundary. This person was a little too slow to act. Yeah, they think you're that Queen of Swords reverse. Yep, because you were overgiven in this situation. Whilst they were given to somebody else, it looks like. Okay, this person might have even had a family, right? But they were given to someone else, and they knew that they loved you. They knew you were the one, but they continued to give to some kind of karmic situation. So they believe that you got fed up and cut them to fuck out. They think that your heart is closed to them, and now they're trying to figure out what to do. Okay, because they want to come back your way. They want to come back your way right now. Okay, so they're looking at you. Look at him looking at her. How do I get back in that heart? How do I do that? Because, he's a strategist, right? And he's a warmonger. He goes to war. Okay, so he's trying to figure out, how do I get back inside there? How do I get back in her heart? She has turned her back. He's looking at her. She's looking at her money. She is not interested in bullshit. And he knows. He knows. He is like, I have to be very strategic. I have to watch what I say. I have to come with something solid. I have to have a proper explanation, and I can't come with baggage. Right? I gotta come correct this time. So he's trying to figure out what to do because he is on fire for you. Very passionate. The one in his hand, he's good to go. He's good to go. So right now he's assessing the situation. Your person trying to figure out, how do I get back inside there? And you couldn't give a fuck. You have turned your back on that. Yeah, you made a decision. I think you might have been waiting for some time, okay? Whilst your person might have been there with this karmic, okay? Not making a move, not doing shit. And then you're like, you know what? Alrighty, you can't make a decision. I'm going to make a decision for you. Bam. I'm going to love myself and take on my lovely love, okay? Since you can't show up for me, okay? I'm going to take all my lovely love and turn it onto myself. So that is where we are at, pile 3. You took all your lovely love and turned it into yourself and left them with some verbally abusive bitch. But this had to happen so that your person could level up and step into their power as the Emperor. And it looks like the Emperor is about to take some action. So pile 3. I'm going to go into the extended, into that vibes bag and see what you got. And let's see how it adds to the message we already have out here. Guys, thank you so much. Grateful for your likes, shares, subscribes, dislikes, subs. They all help the channel grow. And if you're able to go a step further and interact with any of the ads I may play during this reading, that's a beautiful energy exchange for me and for any reader that you enjoy, because it keeps the flow of energy going. You know what I mean. All right, guys. So if you're able to join me in the extended, we're gonna go into the vibes bag. If not, thank you so much, and I love you guys. Take care. You've been so supportive. Love you. All right, guys. Bye.